Good morning, students. Today is the 22nd of July, and from today we are going to start the revision part. The first topic that we are going to revise is nouns. What is a noun? Now, a noun is a naming word for a person, place, animal, or a thing. A noun is a naming word. A noun is a naming word, a particular word that tells us about a person, place, animal, or a thing. Name of a person. Name of a person is a noun. My name is Elvis. Your name is Rohit. Your name is Shambhavi. Your name is Sheetal. Whatever. These all are nouns. That tells us it is a name of a particular person. Second one is place. What is a place? A place can be any place. A word that tells us about a particular place is also a noun. Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, these all are place. They are also nouns. Those words are known as nouns. Animal. Animal names are also nouns. We simply say animal, but we can't recognize which animal. So give a particular name to that animal, and that particular name is known as noun. Example, lion, tiger, cheetah, panther, elephant, they all are nouns. Next one is thing. A thing can be anything. Book, pencil, scale, rubber, cutter, these all are things. So altogether you have four things over here. Person, place, animal, or a thing. A word that tells you about a person, place, animal, or thing, that refers. Naming word for a person, place, animal, or a thing is known as noun. We have gone through the definition of nouns. Now we are going to study about the different types of nouns. The first type is proper noun. What is a proper noun? A proper noun is that particular word which tells you about a particular person, individual, name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. One more point that you have to remember is that a proper noun is always written in capital letter. The word starts with a capital letter. Suppose a name of a person, Elvis. Elvis, the letter E will start with a capital letter. Suppose the name of a mountain range, Himalayas. Whenever you will write Himalayas, you will start writing it with capital letter, that is the capital letter H. Name of a mountain, that is Mount Everest. Mount Everest will be always written with a capital letter, that is Mount, MT, that is the abbreviation for mountain. Everest will be always written with the capital letter E. Name of a place, Delhi. Delhi, you can't write it in a small letter. You always have to use a capital letter. India. India, you can always write in capital letter with the letter I. I will be capital. Same happens with the all name of a place, person. Okay. Second one is common noun. What is a common noun? I will explain it to you through an example. Suppose I say friend. Okay. I am not knowing the name of a friend, but a friend is referring to someone who is my friend. But the moment I name him, friend can be anyone, Ram, Sita, Lakshman, anyone can be free as friend. But the moment I give them a name, suppose he is my friend, a friend is something in common. But the moment I say his name, Ram is my friend, we are using two nouns at the same time. Ram is a proper noun, but friend is a common noun. Same happens with flowers. Flowers is a word that is used in common. But there are different types of flowers. That is rose, lily, these all are names of different flowers, particular names given to different flowers. But flower is one term that is used for all the flowers. Friend is a term that is used for all the friends, okay, but the friend's name can be different. That is a common noun. A word that tells you that something is in common. Animal. There are different types of animal, but what is common between them? That they are animals. Okay? Next one is abstract noun. Now, abstract noun, a word that tells you about a feeling, is known as abstract noun. Now, a word that tells you about a feeling, that your feeling can be anything, happy, sad, these all are feeling that can't be heard or seen, but can be felt. Okay, that is an abstract noun. Next one is material noun. What is a material noun? A material noun refers to a word that tells you about a thing that is present in liquid form. What are present in liquid form? Water, kerosene, diesel, chemicals. These all are present in chemical form, water form, liquid form. Okay? They are termed as material noun. Next one is collective noun. A collective noun is a word that tells you about collection of something. Meaning, there are many things of same kind. First example, a pride of lions. A pride of lions refers to collection of lions. The term that I used, the noun that I used was pride. Pride refers to collection of lions. Another example, a swarm of bees. What is a swarm? Swarm is a collection of bees. So these type of word which tells you about the collection of something are known as collective noun. We have discussed nouns, what is a noun. We have also discussed the types of nouns. Now leaving that apart, we are going to discuss the classification of nouns. We are not going to discuss about the types. We are going to discuss the classification of nouns. Nouns is classified into two types, that is countable and uncountable. First one, countable, anything that can be counted. For example, book, pen, pencil, these all things can be counted. Whereas uncountable things cannot be counted. Example, water, sugar, salt, etc. Those things which cannot be counted comes under the category of uncountable nouns. Those things which can be counted comes under the category of countable nouns. Now students, I would like you to provide with one more information. In your exam, you will clearly get a question to state whether that particular word is countable or uncountable. So you will only have to mention countable or uncountable. But when the question asks you to underline the noun and then write its type, you will have to write those types that were discussed previously. Types refers to proper noun, common noun, material noun, abstract noun, collective noun. Those were the types. But this is the classification of noun. Today we have discussed the classification of noun, that is countable and uncountable. Another classification is about the genders and numbers. Okay, that we will discuss in the next video. So for today, revise this. The exercise has been already given to you on the WhatsApp group. Kindly prepare for the test and best of luck.